Nithyananda, everyone. I wanted to share with our Balasant Krishna. I asked him about when is the National Day of Norway, and within like 2 seconds he just said it's within the 5 first months. And I said yes, and then he said March. I was like no, but he said May, and it's May. And then I said what's the date? And he said it's between the 10th and the 20th. And I said yes, and then he said it's below the 20th. I said yes, and then he said immediately it's the 17th, which is absolutely correct as well. And then I asked him, can you describe the day? What do we do? So the first thing he says, people are wearing different hats. And that's also correct, because we're wearing the national outfit, so a lot of people were wearing hats that day. And then he said, you're going processions, which is also correct, and he says, it lasts from morning till evening. And then he further on describes that everyone is carrying the Norwegian, like a flag in their hand, and some flags are small and some flags are big, which is also correct. Everyone is carrying the Norwegian flag and waving it in the procession. And then he also said, I can see a stick, which is also correct, because the people in front of the procession, they hold sticks and they play with them. So everything he described is absolutely correct. So I was really amazed.
Nithyananda. And after that, we asked him, okay, this is a place called Easter Island, and it's well known for something. It's well known for a famous sculpture. And first he couldn't see the sculpture. It took some time, but then he first described the landscape in such detail. He described the soil type and the color, and he said there's one mountain and there's volcanoes. And I don't know if we can pull that up, but then if you see on the map, right in the center of Easter Island, there's this one mountain that used to be an active volcano. And the soil type, he grabbed a reddish orange crayon. He said, this is the color of the soil. And I said, that's weird. So then I Googled it, and it's true, because it's volcanic, the soil is sort of reddish. It's very red. And then he started to see the sculptures, and he said, some are slanted and some are straight, so they're not in a organized matter. And yes, and so explaining that. And then he drew a human figure, and then he drew a box around it and said, it's square. And and he drew like a perfectly human-like square figure, and the outline, the contours of it, if you see at the bottom, and then the figure, he drew a box around it. And I don't know if anyone knows this, but a few years ago, recently, Easter Island is known for just the heads of the sculptures, but UCLA conducted a study, and they scanned the land, and they found bodies. So it was exactly like how he drew. It's actual bodies, and it's square-like. And that's what they dug up recently, and he knew that.